some quite cool cards. So this video is gonna be in kind of like two different parts. The first part is gonna be like this, and I'm gonna be tapping on these top loaders, and I'll be showing you guys the ones that I have in my top loaders, and then I'll flip the camera and show you guys my binder and kind of do a like flip through on my binder and show you guys the ones that I have in there. Obviously these ones are the kind of like rarer ones that I want to keep in much better condition. The binder ones, I'll pretty much just be showing you guys the like artworks that I like the most out of my collection. So I use these Vault X rigid top loaders. super reflective blue on it, so that the Pokemon trainer and the Pokemon are the only things that aren't reflecting that blue. Is really, really cool, and I like the way they've done this. I just think it's such a cool illustration. It's illustrated in a really, really pretty, clear, crisp way. It's just a very fresh image. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's back in here for safekeeping. You can kind of see it reflecting. I love getting an illustration. They feel so special. They feel so special. That takes me on to this one. This Appledon. I kind of forgot that I had this until recently. I really like the painterly style of this. It's just very, very refreshing and just looks really unique. And I love this kind of like apple orchard, is that what they're called? Little orchard scene. I think it's so cute. So I really love this one as well. So cute. I have a few others that I honestly don't really know why these are top loaders. I think I opened them while I was doing the advent calendar, just popped them in here, but I will likely move them into my binder because I'm not really too bothered about these cards in particular, but I'll show you them anyway. It's these. I like this Articuno V card, but I don't know, I think maybe the trainer in it ruins it for me. I don't know, just something doesn't have for me. Then it's, what is it, Miraidon EX, and Little Mobile. I just feel like every card I see of Mobile, I don't know how to say his name, I always just call it that, it's just always the same kind of stance. It just feels a bit samey. But the last top loader I have that I really, really, really love, this Radiant Jirachi. I remember freaking out when I got this. Such a pretty card. You can kind of see the way that this shines in a very unique way. I love this image of Jirachi, the colours and the contrast. It's so pretty. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favourites as well. Such a cool card. And such a nice Pokemon as well. So that is my favourite illustrations, EXs, etc. from my top loaders. Then I have some kind of like special mentions from my box that I haven't organised yet. So let's start with some of my kind of older cards that I have from when I was younger. I talk about them a bit more in detail when I'm going through my binder, but I love the kind of like clay model Pokemon cards just because I really like something that's different. So I like the ones that are crocheted or clay models. I think they're really fun and different. And I have this little card from 2007. This Courier, and it's super old. It's not in very good condition. this is just so funny to compare to the clay models now that are kind of like pictured. They're like photographed in real life. I like this, that they've recreated the whole scene behind her. And then I have little Munchlax with his apples. Munchlax. This is from 2009, so 2009, a little bit later. I just thought he was always so cute. Munchlax. Then I have this Diamond and Pearl Pikachu Holo. This is so old and tattered. This is from 2009 and it's got like a big crease here. But yeah, this is pretty tattered. But I remember thinking this was like god tier and that I had hit the money with this one, you know. I thought this was so sick because obviously it's Pikachu and it was shiny, so at the time I was like, oh my god. But I feel really bad that it's in such bad condition. It's kind of what happens when you're a child, aren't the things you have don't hold as much value as when you realise how expensive everything is. My last one from when I was younger is this Magmar. Guys, this card alone is where my Magmar love began. This is another 2007 card. And just the little image of him staring at his little fiery tail and the way the tail is like lighting up. It's kind of like that part of evening where the sky is quite blue, not yet dark yet. I just have a soft spot for Magmar and I can't help it. I love this card so much. I also had this card in the back of my phone when I met my boyfriend, so feels kind of lucky as well. Okay, some other cards. I have two that were gifted by you guys. This Mareep card. Are we kidding? How cute is this? This is 2006, so that's even older. I'll be nice and gentle. But I just think the image of this Mareep, the old school style of the card, chef's kiss. I love it. Love it. And I know as a kid I would have loved this so much because I used to be obsessed with sheep and lambs and my childhood toy was a lamb, so this is like everything. Then I have this Mew card. If you have been following along with my channel, you know Mew is my favorite Pokemon of all much shine. I should really have this in a penny sleeve. I don't know why I don't. But yeah, I got this a few years ago. This is a 2022. Shiny, shiny. Sneezler. Radiante, 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 Radiante. Yeah, really cool. I have quite a few Spanish Pokemon cards. I got these ones which I'm pretty sure are legit, and then I got some which are really, really bad fakes. If you guys want me to do this as like, well, showing you my fake card collection, I can do that as well. I have quite a lot of fake cards at this point. Unintentionally, I have quite a lot. But yeah, I can show you guys because I do have some cool cards. It's a shame that they're fake. So that is my favorite cards. Oh, I have this one as well actually, which is another one that is gifted by one of you guys. It's this Vaporeon. And I'm obsessed. I'm gonna take it out so you can see it a bit more. I love this one because, as you can see in the reverse holo, it's got the little water energies. I love that holo, and I love the image of Vaporeon as well. The super soft watercolor, very, very softly painted. I love it. I think it's so pretty. It's a stunning card. That is all of my favourites from my top loaders and the ones that I don't have in my binder. So I am going to swap over to the other point of view where I'll be flipping through my binder. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy that. I'm gonna do some flipping of pages, etc. through the binder. This is my Scarlet Violet and Sword and Shield collections thus far. I do have Sword and Shield ones that I've still to organise in here, but pretty much all of my cards are in here, so as you can see I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left in this binder, and I get so many people telling me to swap my binder, but guys, binders just don't arrive at my door, you know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to get one of the slip-in ones, I do have to buy that, you know, and I bought this, so like it feels like such a waste. And at the moment, none of my cards are denting because of this ringed binder, so it is what it is, you know. I'm working such a beautiful card. I love it so much. I love these shiny cards with like the little stars in the background. They are so beautiful. So beautiful. I just think it's so cool, and I love the design of the card. I do really like this Clothes Out EX, but it just doesn't really compare, does it? It doesn't compare. I also have this Umbreon card. This Umbreon card was also gifted by one of you guys. And let me tell you, any Eevee card, likely one of my favourites. This Umbreon just has like such a pretty vibe to it. I love the art style and I love Umbreon, so of course I'm gonna like this card, Back in it goes. I think that's probably all of my favourites from the dark energy. Now we have the dragon type. I have this Holo Maridon, which is pretty cool, but if you cast your eyes over to the side, these two cards are so stunning to me. I love this Altaria. This is a little reverse holo. I just think the artwork is super pretty. And I really like this Pokemon, so of course it makes high on my list. And I also have this Dragonair. I just love the kind of background. I just love the artwork. I think it's stunning. So that's definitely my two favourites from the dragon type. Then we move on to electric. As you can see, I have this Luxury EX, which I think is so cool. I love the Pokemon, I love the style of the card, I love the colours and the contrast. I just love it. I love it. This is also one that I collected when I was first getting back into opening Pokemon cards and collecting again. This is one of the first ones that I got. I just remember being so excited because I hadn't opened them in so long. And such a pretty card. I love. You can see the little stars. I love that. I think it's such a pretty card. And I think it's so cool to have in my collection. My collection. Now we will flip over. I would say out of the basic cards from this, I really like this Doxel. It's one of those little clay models. Any type of card that is unique, whether it be crochet or clay model, I think it is just instantly one of my favourites. I just love something that's different. I also love this Mareep card. Mareep. I think it's so this fanfic card just because how cute is that card? Oh my gosh, I love the artwork, I love this Pokemon, I just love how adorable this card is. I can't get over it. I do like this Landorus Holo, and this Lucario Reverse Holo, and this Marowak. I love the contrast in the artwork. The babes in that artwork are so sick. But I have some favourites on this page, artwork wise. I love this Sandale card. I just am such a sucker for a Pokemon card with like unique, interesting art, and this is like chef's kiss. It is stunning. Look at all those layers, the texture, the colours, the patterns. It's very like abstract as well. He looks like he's like under a mountain, and like yeah, it's really unique and just really different, and I love it. I love all the colours, I love the artwork, I love the texture, and the Pokemon is adorable as well. It's just very authentic and very different, and that is very appealing to me. What else? Same again with this Cubone. This has kind of softer artwork vibes, but I love a little bit of watercolor artwork, a little bit of a softer ethereal feel as well, and I feel like that's just, it's beautiful. It's so pretty, and it's just stunning art as well. It's so cool. So those are probably my favourite artwork wise from these pages. I also have these two. This Rockruff and this Vibrava. This is a very chaotic scene. It's very colourful and busy, which I really like. And this Rockruff is kind of like colour blocked in a really interesting way. There's a lot of sharp lines and contrast in the colours. It's very unique. You can see it a bit better there. I think it's quite cool. And I love little puppy Pokemon. I mean, come on. I also love the little detail that he is going after the Pokeball. Someone actually is in this one. Yeah. Someone pointed out in this Phalanx card that the back one is bumping into the Phalanx in front of him, which I thought was really cute. I love little details like that in the artwork. I think it's just so fun. I also really love this Larvitar card. I think it kind of reminds me of like it kind of like Stardew Valley, Ginger Island. It just looks kind of like it's been taken from like a comic book strip as well, which I love. I love those like bold lines and all the detail. Really like that, and the big colour explosion thing looking behind him. It's just quite cute, and I really like this Pokemon as well. So that is us for the fighting. Then we move on to fire. Now, if you know me well, you know that I'm obsessed with Magmar. I am literally obsessed with this Pokemon. personal. And a lot of these, you see, there's a lot of detail in the scenery, and then the Pokemon in the middle, whereas this one, it's just right there, and I like it. I like the kind of hand reaching out. I like the simplicity of the style of the artwork and the bold colours. It's perfect in my eyes. And I'm totally not biased because I love Magmar. Another Pokemon that I really like, and I always really like the cards, especially in Pokemon Pocket, you always get really, really cool artworks of this particular Pokemon. Salazzle. I love the colours, this kind of orange, pink and purple mesh of fire going on. Just a really unique colourway. And I like this kind of angle and depiction of this Pokemon. I think it's really interesting and visually appealing. Another one of my favourites is Litwick Chandelure. I love the evolution of this Pokemon. Usually, I don't know if I'm alone in this, but usually there is kind of one in the middle that I don't like. I really like this full evolution of the Pokemon though. And in particular, I love this style, this kind of eerie watercolour with the sun like escaping through the tree line, and I just think this is beautiful, the way the colour kind of bleeds as well. It's not precise, it's a little bit messy, but it gives it this ethereal, creepy, it's beautiful. I actually can't comprehend how beautiful this picture is, so definitely one of my favourites. What else? That's maybe it for fire. I do really like this GU card, but I don't know if that's just because I don't really know what's going on. Can't really wrap my head around it, so it's just quite cool. Then, I love me a grass type Pokemon. I have some nice cards in here. In particular, of course, this Venusaur EX. I love that I have this in my collection. I have some Charizard cards, and I have Venusaur, but I don't have any Blastoise, which I would love to get. I would love to collect that, but I really, really love this card. There's just something so special about getting like one of the OG Pokemon, you know, one of the starters. And again, look how sparkly that is. It is beautiful. I think I built this on the channel as well, so my is very unique. I love, as I said with the Magmar, I love that this is a different kind of perspective of the Pokemon, and it's very up close and personal to the picture. It gives you a very like honed in image, and it's all very like flat artwork. Love it. Very, very visually appealing to me. Another one that I really, really love. This Gloom card. This Gloom card, I think, is everything. It's a bit messy and a bit chaotic, and there's so many colours and beautiful detailed line work. I love it. I love the contrast between the colours of Gloom and the background. I feel like they mesh together really, really well, which I think is very difficult to do, and I appreciate that in a Pokemon card. I appreciate when the artist, illustrator, clearly knows what they're doing with their colour palettes. I love it. This Phantom is beautiful as well. This Shaman, so many pretty, pretty artworks and illustrations. I can't obviously cover them all. They can't all be my favourite. There's another regular card that I really, really like. I've spoke about this card as well. This Delmise. I like how detailed it is. It's a very fun little illustration. Yeah, I think I'm content with the ones that I've covered being my favourites. My favourites, my favourites. This very fun artwork as well. This Dorset. So yeah, those are my favourites. And the grass type. Then we're moving on to Steel. Steel. I don't have many in my Steel selection, but if I had to pick, I guess this Doublade is pretty cool. I think it's just very unique, interesting Pokemon. But guys, I have a bit of a soft spot for Bronzer. I don't know what it is. I do. I have a little soft spot. And this is really, really pretty. It's kind of like snow, cartoony. Yeah, I love whatever is going on here. It's very chaotic and very busy, but I really like that. And he's just getting a little bit covered in snow. I think it's cute. And on the next page, I have this Jirachi card. Jirachi. Which I think is so stunning. I love the vibes of this. It's very, very pretty and just feels very magical. The kind of like stardust sparkling about. It's so pretty. I can't. And it obviously helps that I really, really love this Pokemon. I love the way they've done the water in the background as well. The lighting is just really, really intriguing and pretty in this card. I love it. I love it. So that would probably be my favourites from the metal tape. Moving on to our normal guys. I have a few favourites already. This is my only like pink card. I've saw these a few times, but this is the only one that I have, and I think it's so cool. Because it's special, you know. Is special energy, enriching energy card. It is 191 out of 191. Look at that shine. I don't know, it is stunning. I love it so much. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favourites from cards. This. Such a simple card, but as someone who absolutely adores Minecraft, this is just like a perfect little crossover. Like, what on earth is he doing there? I love Porygon so much. I just love this. I love this little guy. So he's definitely up there with one of my favorites. Some very pretty Eevee cards as well here. I really like this one. And the kind of grass with the flowers. Oh. This missing spot is because I had one of the metal reverse holos in there and I've just not fixed it yet. Even more so than the last Porygon card that I just showed you. Porygon 2 and this. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. Someone needs paid extra, whoever this illustrator is. Unreal work. I actually can't comprehend how beautiful this is. It's so fun and different and just really, really cool. I like the perspective and the way he kind of looks like he's like floating. I love the line work and the colours and the way they've shaded with these kind of like circular blobs. It's just really, really cool. The colours work really well. It is perfect for Porygon 2. I love it. Special mention to this little ducklet card. Very, very unique and detailed line work with like a lot of white outlines, which is something that I really, really like. So that's probably my favourites for the normal type. Normal. Moving on to Psychic. Some of my favourite Pokemon come from Psychic type. So, starting off with Rapska, this Pokemon, I don't know, it just calls to me. It calls to me, and this artwork I think is really, really pretty. I like this kind of like fisheye lens look as well. Kind of warps and this circular motion gives us a very interesting angle on the Pokemon as well. Kind of warps our view. I just think it's very, very cool and visually appealing. Love it. Another one I really like is this Holo Alchemy. In particular, I love this kind of like monochromatic look. The way they've just honed in on her aesthetic and just made it all this pinky, purpley kind of colour. It is so pretty. It is so, so pretty. also really like this Alakazam card. Of course, Alakazam is a classic, but this just, it captures his essence really, really well. And I love it. I love this angle kind of coming in like above the trees. The purpley kind of rich magenta colour of the trees matches really nice with the psychic colour of the card. But then he is yellow and this kind of brown stands out among it all. I love it. The sparkles of his electricity. Love it. So cool. Moving on. Moving on. Oh, I love too many of the psychic ones. Too many. I talk about this Rouse card all the time because it kind of reminds me of Harry Potter. This Reverse Holo. I love the scenery in this one. I love how in awe Rouse looks of his surroundings, and it's just really, really sweet and wholesome. But it gives me Rouse is going to Hogwarts type of vibe, you know, and I like that. Now, I can't just say I love all of these cards, but I do. Like, this is probably my favourite section of my Scarlet Violet collection. I think I have so many pretty, pretty psychic cards. This. Adorable. Are you kidding? Look at those tulips. The artwork is so crisp and beautiful. These Flitzel cards are really, really pretty as well. I like the colours. And I can't really see it as well because of my sunset lamp, but it pretty much has these like purple and orangey pinky colours matching in with the colour of Flitzel. It complements the Pokemon really well. Over on this side I have my first Mewtwo, which is obviously going to be up there. I love the stance of this card. I have this card in my phone case as well. I think it's so cool. I love this. Action shots. Even more so, this is definitely one of my favourites. Of course, I mentioned Umbreon and the Star, and this Espeon's my favourite EV evolution. And oh, I love this card with my whole heart. I think it is stunning. It's very soft and pretty, and it captures Espeon in such a nice image. I love it. I literally love it so much. I really like this Latias card as well, and this big sunset streaming behind. So pretty. And I do love a Dingadon card. I love them all. Very, very cool. On this page we have more beautiful cards. Who's my favourite on this page? Oh, there's so many. There's so many. Again, I really love a little clay motto. So this Clefairy and even this Clefairy I think are drawn and depicted really, really well. They're maybe my favourites on this page. Obviously I love a bronzer. This isn't my favourite bronzer card, but it's definitely up there. I've likely already shown it because I'm going to do a whole like top loader tapping section, but this bronzer card just, it cannot be beaten. It cannot be beaten. They're also just quite hard to show in this lighting. There's a lot of glares. It's quite difficult to get lighting that's not glaring on to these plastic pages. But yeah, that is my favourite from the Psychic. Moving on into our final and Scarlet Violet, or water type. Water. I mean, this Finizen. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? This is another one of these shiny ones with the stars. Silver background. this. There's another claymation down there. I really like actually this Sharpedo card. Look how detailed that is. Such an array of colors and like tiny detailed line work. Beautiful. It all meshes and works together really well for this like overwhelming mess almost, but I love it. It's really cool. And down here I have some Magikarp cards, which, let's be honest, I love. I just love a Magikarp card. I like the angle of this. You can see these going underwater, but you can see above the water line as well. This little kind of lighthouse. All the ripples and some maybe like other fish as well. Some other Magikarp, some trees. Just a really fun image. What else do we have? What else? In our water tape. Oh, I have this little Wiglet card, which is, again, just one of those kind of like crazy, overwhelming mash of colours. So yeah, that is my favourites. That's my favourites from the water tape. Moving on to Sword and Shield. Again, starting off with dark tape. Straight away, this illustration of Spiritomb is calling my name. And we have a girl in the forefront here, but in this kind of reflection of the window, she looks very different. She looks very sad and lost here. Looks very like haunted and creepy in the reflection. And then we have the creepy Spiritomb creeping along behind her. I love this picture. I think it's just very haunting and eerie. And there's just so many layers to it. This is one of the first illustration cards I picked as well, or pulled rather. Which, again, is another reason why it's one of my favourites. Moving on to our dragon tape. This Axiom is definitely my favourite. This is a baby. Look at that. is adorable as well, this Shinx. Yeah, that's my favourite from the electric. Moving on to fading. Definitely have those standouts here. But if I had to pick, it would be Lucario, of course. So sick. I just love the attention to detail, the craziness. Like, these are some of the craziest cards. The distinctiveness of their illustrations. It's very easy to tell. I bet that's one of theirs. I bet that's one of theirs. It's very fun. So yeah, that Magmar. Chef's kiss. Outstanding work. Oh, this Torkoal. Oh my goodness. This little Torkoal. So cute. I love it. Such a sweet little card. Very, very soft. Very soft, but I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Moving on to grass type. I have this Zarud V card, but that's probably not my favorite, to be fair. This, I actually thought that this Gloom would also be by the same illustrator, but it's not. I love this card. The colors, the line work, the detail, the just weirdness. It's so fun. I also love Oddish, so of course I love little Gloom as well. That's definitely one of my favorite cards from here. So, Rosalia, I love a Phantom card. I always think of the vapes. Like, the vapes. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? He's a little ghosty tree stump, and he's got all that vape. I love it. What else do we have? So yeah, I think my favorite from this is the Gloom card. Gloom card. I don't actually have a favorite on that page. That is a struggle and a half of a page. Onto normal. Oh, guys. When I tell you I freaked out when one of you guys sent me this card. This crochet Snorlax. Are we kidding? Adorable. Look at his mouth. Wide open. Snoring away. I actually can't comprehend how unique and amazing this is. The velvet to make like a little grass hill. All these little, are they crocheted as well? I can't tell. The flowers. I actually can't. It's definitely one of my favorite cards. All of these Snorlax cards are so cute, but that one just takes the cake. I also really, really like the design of this. Tornadoes. Very, very cool card. I like it a lot. It's very bold colours. Very unique style of Pokemon as well. Porygon. Always gonna shout out a Porygon card. Just so cool. So yeah, that's definitely my favourites from that. Then we move on to Psychic, which straight away, this card, unbelievable, so stunning, actually so stunning. The people who are illustrating these cards are so talented. It's crazy. It is so crazy. So yeah, that alchemy card is perfection in my eyes. From this is the last page. energy. So like the blue here clashes so much with the blue in the card design that it kind of loses focus of the Pokemon, especially with like all of these water Pokemon are obviously going to be around a lot of blue, but the pink in the background works really well to just balance this out, the bits of green as well. It's perfection. I love it. It's so cool. And that is definitely my favourite card from there. So get some page flipping in for you guys. Okay, before I end up this video, I want to go through the cards that I've not sorted yet. Because I have some favourites in here as well that I want to show you guys. One at the very top here, this Kingler VMAX is so shiny that I'm going to take it out of here. Wow. This card, I forget every time how pretty it is. Oh my goodness. The swirl of colours, the like red orange outline around the Pokemon. Wow. This is just really cool and really fun. Such like an epic looking Kingler. And the shine on it is crazy. You're like struggling to even see it with how shiny this card is. Oh yes, this. Are we kidding? Are we kidding? This. No, I'm gonna butcher. Is it Skizzer? Sizer? I have no idea. This Sizer, I'm gonna call him, has this kind of like gold, silver outline around him, which is really unique and fun. I love this. Looks like premium. It's so cool. I really like the stance and the kind of claw coming out towards the viewpoint as well. The red contrasting with the background. Regal. This card is regal. Also got this really cool Houndoom V card. A lot of these cards are given to me by one of you guys called Lisa, who sent me a bunch of cards around Christmas time and I opened them on the channel. This Houndoom V. Wow, Lisa really outdone herself. This Zapdos card as well is sick. But my favourites are definitely this girl as well. These two are my favourites for sure. They're just so cool. They're so cool. I'm like a magpie. I see things shiny and I'm like, yes. is something